Welcome back, my friends. My name is Sushant Ajmani, and I am the CEO and co-founder of 3 Touchpoints, a full-service web analytics consulting firm based out of Pennsylvania, USA. First of all, I would like to welcome you all in our first and exclusive blog series on optimizing your e-commerce business using your in-house web analytics solution. Secondly, all of you who are new to this series, I would highly recommend checking out our previous blog posts and videos at conversionpath.typepad.com. Now, let's jump on to our next topic of this week, which is another interesting question raised to me by an e-commerce manager working with a small size apparel brand in the North America market. And his question was, for a long time, we have not been able to justify the cost of a web analyst to our senior management. What should we do to build up our case? Now, my experience says that all those companies who are not able to justify the cost of a web analyst in the team don't understand the value and the power of the data. In last 10 years, the e-commerce industry has evolved significantly in North America, Western Europe, East Asia and Australasia market. There are thousands of new online stores have opened up. Millions of customers have transitioned from offline to online channel, and the customer behavior is changing radically across borders. Considering the rapid changes happening in the digital world, it's becoming very difficult for the retailers and brands to understand the behavioral characteristics of the customers and target them with relevant offers through right channels at right time. The above complexity in the digital world has created a need for an army of analysts that is specialized in getting relevant information from the raw data and identify actionable behavioral patterns which could be leveraged for site and marketing budget optimization. Despite of this industry-wide need, still there is a decent percentage of retailers and brands in the industry that are skeptical about the value of this precious data and not able to capitalize on it. Let me explain this with a real-life example of a famous home improvement retailer in the North America market who was leaving so many opportunities on the table until they hired a dedicated analyst in their team. This retailer had a pretty engaging online store combined with an amazing brick-and-mortar store network. The offline customers used to engage with the online stores for their pre-purchase research activity. Once the research is done, they used to locate their nearby store to make the transactions. Of all these customers who used to place order online, more than 80% of them used to select pickup from store as their preferred shipping method. Once these customers visit their nearby local store to pick up their items, the store personnel working in the stores take this opportunity to cross and upsell these customers with relevant merchandise to increase their basket size and the overall average order value. Besides that, it gives retailer an opportunity to build up a memorable relationship with these new customers. Now, let's look at some of the missed opportunities by this retailer due to the absence of a dedicated web analyst in the e-commerce team. Number 1, considering the small size of the e-commerce team and the lack of analytical expertise among them, the team was spending most of the analyst's time looking at the basic health metrics of the business, which generally do not show much deviation week over week. They used to feel intimidating looking at the other reports and metrics due to lack of knowledge in regards to implementation, underlying business rules, data definition, and the most important question, that is, why they should be doing deep dive analysis when their business is running smoothly and no one has asked for it. Most of the companies I've worked with in the last 8 years used to do deep dive analysis only at the time of crisis. Number 2, the online marketing team used to spend significant amount of time or marketing dollars towards paid search marketing. Most of the traffic generated from these keywords was landing on the content pages with no call to action. This was resulting in higher bounce rates and rising cost per acquisition. Oftentimes, it was tough to calculate the success of the paid search campaigns because the success metric was not the online sale, but in fact, the store located search. The retailer had no visibility into what postal codes got searched for and which store often clicked on. Besides this, there was no integration between offline and online channel, resulting in a lot of extrapolations and assumptions to prove the success of the online campaign. Number 3, the content team responsible for creating, publishing and optimizing the content on the major landing pages was not able to deliver an engaging shopping experience to its customers. The worst part was more than 95% of the content developed in Flash, Flex and Ajax was not embedded with relevant analytics code, making it impossible for the content manager to measure the impact of the customer engagement. There was a lot of content on the home page, category page and shop pages with no call to action, resulting in a complete wastage of the page real estate and a staggering high cost per page. Number 4, the online marketing